Good morning, staff, and happy Wednesday. We're meeting today to discuss the emotional needs of our students. We all know teaching isn't just about the subject matter. If it were, we would all have healthier livers and fewer gray hairs. It's about the students first, and they are much more complex than any academic subject. The major question I want to address today is, how can we best meet the emotional needs of our students, especially those plagued by trauma, while also meeting their learning needs? And why is this a concern? As many of you have noticed, we seem to be getting more students who have more needs recently. And over the past several decades, a lot of research has been conducted on how childhood trauma impacts the brain. More recently, researchers have found that childhood trauma can actually impact and change the way the brain develops and how children learn. For those who have experienced severe trauma, the brain can actually get stuck in fight or flight mode, causing children to react to certain situations in ways many of us would describe as irrational, even beyond typical teenage irrational. So back to my original question. What can we do to best support our students, including those who have experienced the most severe trauma, and still teach? Let's begin with 4 steps that we can take immediately. First, know that as a classroom teacher, you don't have to have the answer. You might not feel comfortable or be able to, at that moment, best meet a student's emotional needs. But do know that we have resources available on campus. Our counselors and administrators have been trained on trauma-informed care and can and want to help. If you have an issue or concern with a student that you're not able to attend to, regardless of the reason, please send them to see one of these staff members and allow them to deal with the issue so you can focus on your other students and continue to teach. Secondly, all of us will soon be attending training in trauma-informed care and restorative practices to give us some tools to use to better meet the emotional needs of all of our learners. Also, some common triggers for those dealing with trauma are unpredictability and sensory overload. Given this, a third step I would like to take immediately is regarding our emergency drills. Beginning today, I want to change our previous practice of keeping these drills a secret from our students. Given they can be a trigger for some, from now on, I would like each of you to announce the drills to your classes ahead of time so students can know about and be certain that the drill is just that. Additionally, if there's a student who you think might be particularly sensitive to these drills, please let us know. Fourth, we are going to discuss soon changing our class bells from bells to music and also possibly limiting how many of them we have each day. Though these steps won't solve all our issues, there are a few shifts we can make now that can have a calming impact on all of our students, as well as significantly help our most needy. In addition to the trainings, I'll be asking for your input as to additional needs you've identified, as well as other ways we can address them. For those comfortable doing so, I'm also going to encourage you to involve your students in this discussion. By making some minor changes, we can create an environment that feels more safe for more students, so they will have a mindset that allows them to be more ready and willing to learn each day and make this a better environment for all.